So somebody threw something in there. Most likely it's gonna explode something in there. So they lit the gas line. So I'm gonna get a little further back for sure, because I was at Piedmont, and basically an explosion went off at a pavilion, and I felt it from 300 feet away. So this one is gonna be about the same thing.
There goes the peaceful protesters. If a bomb goes off, I swear to God, I'm telling you, I told you so. I'm trying to upload.
If everybody could, just let that building go.
I'm trying to upload part 1.
I know everybody probably always had their opinion about buildings burning during protests, but please let it go. It's just a building, no matter what. No matter what. Employees, workers, people that service the building, people that own that franchise, everybody will be fine, especially in this community that we have right now. Everybody will be fine. You know who's not fine, though?
Everybody who is over there, get away from the Wendy, get away from the
I'm gonna go more towards the parking lot where it's directly in front.
This shit blows up. You guys, I'm
a deadly weapon. So
hitting them with something I told you.
I think there was somebody else pissing in the bushes because I sure need a roof. I'm not sure why, but there are fireworks going off over here. There's motorbikes and stuff going over here. It's like damn WWE entrance, excuse me. I am also concerned about the gas station. I think everybody who was like concerned about it, it's kind of like trying to throw some.
It wasn't a good idea to fucking do that next to a gas station.
Fires going near the gas station, because yeah, that's a thing.
Fuck it, we'll go with
that. Oh shit, I'm not sure what the fuck that is over there, but they lit that motherfucker up. That's just a goddamn seance. The fuck? Excuse my Swahili, guys. Excuse my Swahili. I do curse often. The wrong car is gonna go by, and you're gonna feel that glass break out, man. The inside of Wendy's is on fire, yes. Actually, I'll zoom in for you here.
gas
so
tank?
That's Wendy's on fire.
What are these?
Again, about the employees at the so we live in a really great community, and if the employees can't get work at the other locations, they will probably get unemployment, which you can in this case. And if that can't happen, then there's plenty of people. All they got to do is let everybody know what happened. Basically, protest came in, burned on my job. Now I'm jobless.
I still say
And this is the kind of community
you might want to leave before the police fully show up. Run, basically. Disperse back into the other crowd, reassemble somewhere else. Seriously, like, I think that's what you would do. I think you think about it. If you shut traffic down for 40 minutes, that effect is going to be felt whatever times it is, because as you can see, it's still not even doing anything because of the police now. But just in general, if you're supposed to be going 60 miles per hour and then you're going 0 and then 5 and 10, people are still going to keep getting stacked up. It's going to continue the effect. So as long as you shut it down for a little bit, there it goes. Open, people are ready. I think it's good enough. I don't think it's worth getting arrested. I really, really don't think it is. I think there's better ways to protest in this modern era, and it's time to start doing them.
Step back is gonna close. Step back is gonna close.
Hang on, let me. Oh, well, yeah, I gotta empty the recycle bin.
My Cash App is the Red King 86. Thank you so much, guys. Like, I guess you guys can hear how mad I am about those glasses. Like, I specifically, my face was fucking melting and burning, and the only thing I could think about was where to put my glasses. I did not bring my case. I had put them in a pocket, and I guess I don't know what happened. I really don't. I went back and looked for them twice, but they're not there. Personally, I'm not gonna try to stop the fire. Yeah. Again, Colin, thank you for joining in. If you just joined in, please let that building go, bro. Here is a sense of community, so those people that you claim that are going to be unemployed will be fine because we take care of each other here. I promise you, soon as they let us know, like, hey, that was my job last night, they're going to be taken care of. Somebody's going to find them a job and going to make sure they're pushed with money. That's just how it is. Again, sense of community on here right now. People helping me out with my glasses. People have, my bike was stolen on protest night number 2, and people sent me money, and I went ahead and got a new bike. I actually left my bike down in Centennial tonight, and I'm hoping it's still there just to come here. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. They did put out the fires that were headed over to the gas station, so I will say that. However, the Wendy's now, it is completely black inside there. Yeah, I am strictly a journalist and a commentator when I'm out here, guys. I really don't even do much protesting. I'm out here for the protest, but I like to kind of keep my press credits as clear as possible of any biased trouble I might cause, because you never know who's watching. They'll watch me with a camera all day, but if I start throwing stuff, if I start yelling at the cops, then I just become a problem with a camera. And we all know a better weapon than a gun right now is your camera, guys. Is your camera. Yeah, and I know a lot of people are new on here, a lot more than I'm used to. Basically, right now, I'm covered in just straight darkness. It is really black right now. I would move, but that's not me. Check my other lives out. Oh, shit. Hold on. Check my other lives out, guys. You'll see that I kind of stay as long as I can. I've had many interactions with officers and soldiers, and all were pretty nice to me, and just respect the press pass. Again, just please follow me, guys, on Bad and Red Media. I will be out here until we're cleared up.
Y'all should probably try to move back a little bit more if you can. You can watch it, but also smoke.
Oh, what I was saying earlier, guys, I know this seems like a hell of an inappropriate time, but fuck that. I need a plug for my hair. I have dreadlocks, and I need a loctician in Atlanta that'll take care of me. I like to have shampoo, condition, retwist braid, and style. I probably also need color added because I got my red that's turning to brown on the bottom, and my blonde is starting to show a little bit more. So if anybody can plug themselves in as a loctician in the Atlanta area, let your boy know. As soon as I get on camera, I'll let everybody know who's done it. I always try to support all my black people's companies and businesses. One particularly I'm doing is U Organics. They do right now hand sanitizer. Two nice black girls of Haitian descent, just doing their part to get everybody healthy and safe. They do follow the WHO formula, so really good stuff. That's U Organics. Anybody else, guys? If you're in the Atlanta area, you actually got a bike. You're one of these people that sold out a bike in my face. Clutch Bikes is black owned, and I'm just telling you that because I just found out myself. There's plenty of other black-owned places that I definitely want to start putting on the stream. If you guys know anybody, I don't care if you tag or not. It's all about help here, guys. It's all about uplifting everybody in the community. I'm wearing N95. Those clouds are looking sketch. You're so brave to be in the Chaz Worthman. I know. Look at these violent people here. Look at that violent person. That phone could be an IED, dude. You never know. I really do. I had the longest braided up I ever had. That was like the whole quarantine basically.
I can't see anything. With dude, fucking Twitch streaming is such shit. If I minimize my this guy's fucking pog, dude. If I minimize my chat in any way, it's over. 10 p.m. Fuck yeah, I got tons of time.
We done giving y'all as much as we can give y'all, man. At this point, we done asked nicely. We done been real polite about it. We done been real silent about it. But we have protested in silence. We have spoken. We have barely spoken. We have screamed. We have cried. We've shouted. And y'all haven't done a damn thing to make this system better for black people. The only thing y'all have done is told us y'all didn't like the way we did it when we did it. So this time, whether you like the shit or not, it's gonna happen. Appreciate you, Anthony. This nigga mad because his niggas in the street. Oh, no. Actually, I lied. I see you, boy. I got confused. It was another nigga beeping his horn because he was mad at niggas in the street. That man was actually on the Black Lives Matter race. Look at all these people, y'all. Look at all these fucking people, man.
Tension. I 100% can feel the tension. It's not just because I have a camera. There's just a little bit too much tension. No one quite knows what's going to happen next.
Oh yeah, I was at Garfield High School this morning for the Children's March. That was dope. There were so many families and kids out. It was great.
So I think it was Thursday or Friday. We had 3 separate groups of people all come together, and Jason took the mic. Raz was a big part of leading them as well. My favorite Raz story is we were walking through the CD. Beautiful little 5-year-old black girl was on the side of the street, and thousands of people, Raz led it, told her that she was a queen, and she started crying a little bit, and she was so happy. Like that, I'll never forget that moment. It was
crazy.
Yeah. So I feel like I've known these people a little bit longer than I actually have.
How long has it been?
It's been 2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks? Okay.
But no, everything that I've seen, everything that I follow around through this movement. I mean, I come from the Midwest.
Yeah.
I'm a small town kid. Like a couple years ago, I never would have expected to be a part of something like this.
Yeah.
Just because it wouldn't have aligned with my values back home. But being in it, being a part of it, they're all good people. And I mean, there are a few crazies mixed into the bunch who are just either addicts, unfortunately here in Seattle, or they're just a little outraged. I mean,
yeah.
You look at the history of racism and you look at the history of black people in America, and I mean, you can try to be subjective, but it's 400 years of just, not a good look, So we'll see what Seattle does in the national spotlight. I think Donald Trump tweeting about it was the best thing.
Yeah, that was insane when I saw that.
I got shot by a flashbang on Friday, right here. Almost got the good stuff. Got mace, got tear gas. They were using so much tear gas on Saturday night that it was wafting up into people's windows.
Yeah, I heard that.
Live here, and I'm like, couldn't imagine being just a resident, not even a part of all this, and then your city filling your apartment with chemical agents.
Right.
This doesn't seem like it's something that you'd expect.
Down, then you got me fucked up. You ain't been paying attention. If you think that anger ain't within me and I don't control that shit at every single second of every single day, then you ain't been paying attention. I promise you that.
Black lives don't matter to the ATL, huh? That's what you're telling us, right? Are y'all going to go in solidarity with her?
I guarantee you take that badge off, I'll beat your ass right now. You want to hit me right? You want to hit me? You want to fucking hit me? I know you do. You hate black people. You want to fucking hit me? Now you want your fucking shin strap right. I'll knock in your fucking jaw. Try me. Been in the military for 6 years. Combat training and I box for the local military. Try me. Don't let this size fool you because I'll knock your white ass out. I'll make you love fucking black people. I know you want to. You probably say nigga when you at home, right? You probably do. That's why your fucking wife like niggas anyway. Fucking pussy, all y'all do is stay on your fucking bed.
What the fuck is all this?
Y'all won't even fucking be here right now.
Local commands?
You look like you hate niggas too, huh? They make you hate niggas in the military, so you got your cops. Fucking scary ass. All y'all do is just hide behind y'all fucking bag. It's just a modern way of fucking slavery.
Get me out of here. Fuck y'all. Get me out of here. First of all, and I know I mean, fuck the police.
Look who's been there. And you, Marsh. Are they your favorite colors? Racism.
Y'all don't have to be like
Favorite color, right?
Y'all pushed us to this position.
That's really boring, too. Are you just as sad?
It's your boy Omega, back in this bitch. Hey, once again, to talk about a simple ass subject. Niggas is like, oh, I ain't living that trap life. I ain't living that street life. Nigga, have you ever heard the phrase, don't be a tattletale, nigga? I ain't saying no names. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, you ain't gotta be a gangster or a real nigga not to be a snitch ass bitch nigga. Nigga, I'm just saying, even your mama, your grandmama will tell you, don't be a tattletale. Nigga, new shit right here. This is strictly for the bitch niggas. Bang bang. Bang bang. What? I'm flagging. What? I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm clicking. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm clicking. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging. I'm clicking. I'm clicking. I'm snitching. Yeah. I'm up in the hood like every day. Snitching and I'm nigga every day. Flag a nigga because I'm gay. Woo. Flag a nigga because I'm gay. Woo. Snitching on a bitch nigga. I said I'm clicking on a bitch nigga. The nigga had 2 strikes. So I was like, I'ma flag your ass tonight. Woo. Flag it. That's my last name. Flag Flossy. I'm bossy, bitch. Snitching on the nigga cause I got no dick. Snitching on the nigga cause I got no dick. I'm flagging. I'm snitching. I'm flagging, I'm snitching, I'm flagging, I'm clicking, I'm flagging, I'm snitching, I'm flagging, I'm clicking.
Some
Right when the whole system lies for y'all.
Thought about saying something and thought about snitching on their partners and thought about snitching on stuff, but the rest of these fucking pigs that work with you would have fucking killed you and ruined your lives. Do you remember?
Like for real, I hope when all of y'all get home, you have no loot to beat your. I hope you beat what I did tonight. I do, and I hope you can't come either.
I just want you to know that you can quit tonight. You can take that bag tonight. Especially you work for it.
Because you know what you're not doing.
You work.
What you're not doing is helping. 46
How
seconds.
could you?
Eight
How
shots.
could you?
You
You
were a woman.
slave patrol.
You was at the door fingerprint
How could you put your
with one black woman and 8 other white women. And the black woman somehow magically died. And y'all want to call it an accident. Because her one of the woman's boyfriends worked for the fucking
I know you had bills
courthouse.
to pay. I know you got mouths to feed.
And now we're reopening the case. Why? Because of this shit. So we're not gonna fucking stop. Because our lives fucking matter. You can't just kill us the fuck off and think we're not gonna fucking be here.
Whoa. Well, she's like super flicking them off.
For you to kill us all.
That's too many.
Weak.
13% That includes you, black officers. You are a part of the 13% minority that is black in this fucking country. 13%. You are part of the 13%, and you can't even fucking hear it.
You might want to do your job and handle that, right? You might have to do your job.
I've heard very few good songs. Basically, it's just there's been some, but not often.
I don't think so.
But when you hear, because I'm like, hey, let's get out of here and talk about.
There's no fucking way. I think I'm walking through a residential zone right now.
Get your hands off me. Get the fuck off me. He's talking about his friends that are his black friends that are trying to pull him away. His one friend is grabbing him by the neck and trying to like, yo, we gotta get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so he's like, get the fuck off me. Later on, come to find out he has social anxiety and
Dude,
some other things going on.
we could, okay, with how many people we have on the stream, we could do a fundraiser and we could get a button. Fuck what I want on this.
Have de-escalation and you
Straight up just buy a fucking paramedic vehicle.
your brain ticks a little bit. Instead of just
Sorry guys, I gotta change battery real quick. I had to run over here. I just seen a flame sky high, guys. Sky high. Just came running over here. I am gonna keep my distance. They're warning everybody just because it's so close to the gas station. I am gonna back up. I'm gonna back up about 400 or 500 more yards real quick. So Wendy's itself they have gas grills in there, so it is a gas line headed straight to that kitchen. A lot of people in the chat, guys, are either not understanding what's going on out here, or just continuously just being. Oh, you can hear it. Okay, you can hear it. Okay, you can hear it. You can hear the gas. Everybody's running. I'm gonna get behind this car.
Come on, man, that's some bullshit. Look at they trying to get.
I'm I'm just ducked down behind a little metal post. You guys not gonna believe this. This metal post is a goddamn payphone. Now for you who were born in the 90s, I don't know if you ever heard of these motherfuckers, but here it is right here. That's what I'm hiding behind. I just gotta show y'all this. This some ancient shit, boy. I haven't seen this shit since Phoenix City, Alabama. Does it even work? It does not. I'm sorry, I'm a goldfish. All right. All right, so you can hear shit clearly hissing and purring up to explode.
Everybody's apparently driving well. Nice.
They did start throwing a lot of stuff in there. Tell you what, nothing's worse right now than seeing your your work chat talk about somebody left some shit. Y'all better get some reality tonight. I am definitely gonna get a lot further away. Right now the gas station doesn't seem to be too bad. I know you're not saying it's like a firework, but I figure if I get behind something, then projectiles, heat, fire, gas, all should miss me behind this car right here. Young lady's not gonna move, so I'm gonna stay right behind. I'll show you where I'm at right here. I'm right here. So it does not work. That payphone does not work. The way, listen, look, you think you at least heard the inside of an empty phone. The way that motherfucker goes to your ear, it sounds like it wants to be on. You know, like I don't know if that makes sense, but it is what it is.
Now it's called C.H.O.P. Yeah, I think it's called. I think it's called. That's like Seattle, Capitol Hill Organized Protest. Honestly, that's kind of okay. So they named it. Okay, so the people that were guarding that were at the front. I shouldn't say guarding it, but it's kind of what they are doing. The people that were guarding it, what they said was. We're changing the name from Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone to Capitol Hill Organized Protest because we don't want the federal government to come in thinking that this is a zone that's succeeded. And I'm like, okay, well, to me, if you name it the Capitol Hill Organized Protest, that to me sounds like even more of an excuse to do that. So I don't know. I think they're fucked either way.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
So there are leaders? No, there isn't. See, this is so weird about this place. There is and there isn't leaders. There are people who came in and they just decided to start organizing things. And then there are other people, like we talked to a guy, and this is all on stream, you can go back and watch this. We talked to a guy who he just showed up, he said, I wanted to help out, and now he's part of that group, okay? And they're communicating with each other. They have walkie-talkies going back and forth between the zones and everything. But there is no central leader of them yet. There's no person there that like runs the shit. But they are organized. So it's like it's weird because there is and there isn't leadership. It's weird. It's very hard to. At least some of them have guns, but they don't have the guns out. They're in their cars. But they do have, I mean, I don't want to lie to you.
So
like they do have guns.
How did that happen?
Some of them. But I haven't seen a single person open carry in here. I haven't seen, and it's a legal place to do so.
Background on like how you came into this and how it evolved into people considering you.
But I also don't want to paint the picture that there's like hundreds and hundreds of guys here with like fucking guns that like are like checkpointing people and checking IDs and shit like that. That's not happening. So like, because it sounds really fucking Monka-esque when you're like, yes, there are people at the barricades, and they are they do have
fires. That was like maybe 2 days that lasted or something. And I was out before that even happened.
Did you hear the lady that set the fires was a missing person from Texas? Yeah, that's who it was. There's videos of her like with an aerosol can spraying into the cop cars. It turns out she's been missing in Texas for like months.
Oh God.
The gas station the gas station is about to be on fire. I think they're saying that the back of this one over here has caught fire some kind of way, but I don't think it is. I don't see any smoke or anything. It does look really bad right now though. Like that Wendy's is done. Not a Crystal's, not a grocery store, just rubble. The best locked person, hey, hit me up in my DM, man. Let me know. Especially in the A. I don't like to go outside the perimeter, and you know what I mean by that. Like I don't even like going to Decatur. I don't like going past 3 or 4 exits. So if they can come to me, just give me a price. Just give me a price. But if I have to come to them,
I got you. Reg, can you do this? Like, yeah, I got you. I'm just filling in and just doing whatever's asked of me, just trying to be for the people, you know? And then when you mix that with me hopping out and being a protector, because that was what was needed of me at that time, being a protector and having my firearm on me and protecting the perimeter, and mix all that, being a leader and a person and a black man with a firearm, probably with a beard. I think that all just goes into just terrorism and warlord monarchy. And these might have done it too, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to be real. So I think all that stuff kind of, the beard, the this, the, locks, all that stuff probably just starts going into this warlord.
Yeah.
Whatever. I look kind of like fucking look like a Killmonger or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure all that stuff plays into that.
There's been a lot of stuff circulating on like social media about different organizers getting in conflicts with other organizers. Like, what's your view been on that? Because it does seem like certain people in these higher positions that people look up to are like having disagreements, whether that's verbal or physical or whatever it is. Like,
a lot of it ends up being people's prides, or people are trying to profit off of something and push their own agenda. Me, I'm out here just for a genuine reason. There's no reason I'm losing a bunch of money being out here. I'm losing my mind. I could lose my life being out here because I'm the villainous face of this civil rights movement here in Seattle.
Yeah.
And in the rest of the world, national news, I'm the biggest target because they call me the warlord, whatever the fuck, monarch of this country inside of our country. So it's not even about Seattle now. Like, this monarch of this country inside of our country, and half of America believes this shit.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm risking my life. There's no reason for me to be out here like that. But you have a lot of other organizers that have other reasons, whether it be profits or pride. And I think that a lot of times that gets in the way. You see people be like, "How come you didn't, this person didn't credit me. Like, you didn't credit me." Like, starting beef stuff with me about stuff like that, or like, you didn't do this. You didn't do like. We've been out here doing the work, but I'm like, yo, I've been doing the work forever too, but who cares? I'm not trying to put that out here like that, like, because it's not about me, it's about this movement and all of us wanting change and wanting the police to be, held accountable. But there's a lot of people that are opportunists and they want to find the opportunity within this shit.
And the protect and the serve part.
And you were calling for the people to donate to like the police fund or like the people's police that you were setting up. Is that moving forward? What happened with that?
I put a pause on it for a second, but now it's about to move forward. I just finished like drafting up everything. Because what we did is we had everyone meet up because it was for the people. So I gave everyone my address. I told everyone meet up here. So we were trying to have hundreds of people show up. And we had like 50 people show up one time. Probably even a little bit more show up another time. I don't even remember, but and it was open to the public because we need to have as many people from all these different cultures, backgrounds, whatever out here speaking, because we're reimagining the police and we're creating protection for ourselves. We're doing it as in a proactive way because it was a proactive measure because people are talking about defunding the police, abolishing the police. And what I hear when I say, I'm like, that's scary. What about domestic violences? What about this? What about that? We need to find a solution. It can't just be, yeah, fuck them, great, lawlessness. Like, what is the solution? So I'm like, well, let me start working on that instead of trying to be like, hey guys, you gotta find a solution for that. Yeah, I hope they get that. Like, let me take that into my own hands. Let's take that into our own hands and start working on it. And that's just how I am. I'm always a solution-based dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it simple and find a solution. So, you know, we're just gonna, I was like, well, if we're gonna do that, we gotta make sure that we are, you know, holding our officers, or whatever you wanna call them, to the highest of standards. You know, having them be peer reviewed, like reviewed by the community, make sure they have empathy tests. You know, and that's part of why I have the community come together to make sure to see that, because you can have a conversation with this person in a panel or whatever it is, and see, ask them certain questions that might pertain to you and your community, and see how they, if they squirm or they look away or whatever, and see if they're just trying, you know, just passing the test, just, you know, just cheating the test, or if it's really how it is. You know, having all kinds of de-escalation tactics, looking to other countries that have had a fraction of the deaths, like have had like damn near no deaths in the last 20 years, when we've had like 10,000 or something like that in the last whatever. You know, so looking to them as well, but also understanding that we have a different terrain out here with all the guns that we have, so, you know, applying that, you know, in a certain way. But looking, just re-examining everything, and then also figuring out more efficient ways, and making it something that costs a fraction of the amount of, you know, how much it costs to fund the police. So that way, if we do this, and we do this as an example, we take a little neighborhood in Seattle and make that the first example, then, you know, bridge that out to the next neighborhood, and maybe now make it a whole Seattle thing. Now we have an experiment. If it works well, now we have a model, and that's scalable. And now we can take that to another place, another country, you know, another state, another city. You know? Yeah. Also, so many of these schools are defunding the police, or taking the police out of the school. So that's a place for us to bring, you know, our protection, our people's protection into school, and show them that, yo, you know, we're all about this. All of our police officers are social workers as well. They're extra qualified. They all have to be at least 25 years or older, you know, because that's when your frontal lobe starts working, and that controls your reasoning and all of those other things that are super important.
That's a good point.
So it's just little things like that, where, you know, our police, they only have to be 18 years old, and they only have to do about 6 months worth of training. We're gonna have ongoing training, ongoing education, you know, ongoing conversations with the community to make sure that it's right, and then also holding them accountable. So if they do something wrong, if they kill somebody, you know, and that wasn't right, then like you might get fired. You also get charged like a regular ass person, because you're a regular person, you're not above the law. You know, if you're just trying to do your job and, you know, whatever, like, but you're gonna get tried just like a regular ass person. You're still innocent until proven guilty. This badge doesn't make you special, like you can just go out on sprees. You know, so reimagining it and taking that into our own hands, and being proactive instead of just reacting to things.
Cool.
Just talking about all the problems.
How do you think this whole thing ends? Like, surely the police are going to come back in and try to reclaim their precinct, right? Like, do you think there's a conflict at that point, or do you think people just abandon the zone, or?
Well, I mean, there's two different things. They either do that, or because the mayor is talking about, yo, we want to give this to the city and make it a community center. Let's meet up. So we had a meeting at 3 o'clock. I didn't show up because I knew it was going to be bullshit until like.
Is that today?
The next meeting. No, it was like two days ago or a day ago.
Okay.
But I knew that that's probably going to be a meeting to have another meeting, so I'll wait till maybe the next meeting or the next meeting. But it was one of those ones where, you know, they were saying, she was saying, yo, so, you know, well, let's go over the ideas of what we can make it and what organizations. I was talking to the mayor's assistant, and she was saying, oh, there's 60,000 square feet up in there, so I mean, it could be multiple organizations doing different things and all that stuff. So I'm like, that's cool. But, you know, that was things that they offered. So I don't know, it could come that way, or it could just be super tricky and the police come back in and be like, yo, you know, hold it down. Because I mean, that's politics. Yeah. And they're already kind of like this right now, so I don't know. I'm not sure who's gonna overpower who or what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or, you know, what's honest or what's just a idle, you know, offering or something.
What are the biggest like misconceptions or lies that you see spreading about the zone right now? Also, what do you consider the zone? Are you going with Chaz or C.H.O.P, or I've seen a bunch of them?
No, yeah, we created it. I said, nah, we can't call it Chaz, we're gonna call it C.H.O.P.
Okay.
And that's what it is.
And what does the acronym stand for? Capitol Hill what?
Capitol Hill Organized Protest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And because we're not autonomous, we're not sovereign people, we are American citizens. And that's very incriminating to insinuate that, you know, to say that. I didn't insinuate, to say that. So that's why I was like, nah, let's change that narrative. Because that already, you know, first off, none of us called it that. I don't know, someone just came and was like, that's what it is. And then we're like, yo, did you call it that? Did you call it? We can't find who called it that or where that started. So we're just like, yeah, no, you know, that's not what it is. That's the type of stuff where now a patriot can come in and be like, yo, I'm gonna take you guys out because you're a terrorist organization because you denounced your American citizenship. That gets spun in you know what I mean? That's how it gets spun in the media. This is a PR award more than it's any kind of anything, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, yeah, let's be mindful of that and not do that.
There was a group that came in over here I saw earlier with the American flag, and they kind of got surrounded, and then I think, did you see that happen? So there's a guy came in with
the Jesus stuff that was shouting.
No. Yeah, there's
black guy with the overalls.
Yeah, and he had an American flag and a.
It didn't get violent, but it escalated. There was a lot of people.
What was he
Yeah,
saying?
I think they were. I don't know what the people with the flag were saying, but the people around them were saying like, "Hey, get the flag out of here. This isn't, you know." I think they didn't.
A race traitor. It was unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like
what I stand for is I stand for freedom of speech. You know, and as long as you're respectful, just be respectful. You know, I don't hate America. If I did, I would leave. I have a passport. I could go anywhere else. I've been to lots of places. You know, there's lots of lovely things. It's a fucking beautiful country. But there's also a lot of injustices. So my stance is just, you have to stand for what's right. You have to stand up for the injustices. I could just go off and live my own beautiful American life, but then I'd be complacent. Because there's other people that don't have a beautiful American life. It's hard out here for them. So for me, it's just more about holding myself accountable, holding others accountable, and not being complacent. You know, love my country. It's also really shitty in some ways. Those unjust ways we need to care about, even if it doesn't directly affect us. That's the whole lesson of not being complacent. It's like, you know, what you learn when you're a kid, the Bible story of the Good Samaritan. Like he helped the guy even though he didn't have to. It wasn't, you know, they usually war with each other. It's like a Palestinian versus Jewish dude, and they war with each other. And he saw him on the side of the road and he still helped him. Even though that issue didn't have anything to do with him, wouldn't affect him in any kind of way, he could have walked around him just like everyone else walked around him. But he knew that wasn't right, so he stopped. Took care of him. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to stand up for what's right, even if it doesn't directly affect you, even if it's uncomfortable, even if, you know, no, just not being complacent. No, so.
Yeah. So there's a lot of, like you've said, kind of misconceptions. I know Fox News had to retract some images and stuff that they posted. So what's your major takeaway that you want to leave people with about what's really happening here? If you have to clear it up for people.
Not a terrorist, warlord, monarch. But after this is all said and done, I'll keep the title of warlord monarch because I like it. I am not extorting businesses, and no one is extorting businesses. And that statement actually came out today. The police made a public statement where they stepped back on that, and they what do you call that? Reneged or whatever? Retracted. There, that's what it was. Retracted their statement and said that no one is extorting any businesses out here. Yeah, it's just fucking good food and mostly good vibes and people hopefully standing for the same thing. You know, accountability, education, all that. You know, but yeah, there's no one checking IDs at the door, at the barricades, or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just peace and chill here.
Yeah.
I mean, you go to any other city streets in Seattle, especially any populated streets, and you're gonna see a lot more issues and, you know, vandalism and fights and shit like that than you do here. And there's a large population of people that are here right now coming in and out and stuff like that. So statistically, you would expect to see way more, but you don't. So.
Cool. Do you have any opinions on freedom of people to record stuff in here? Do you want to discourage people from recording, or do you care who records what situations? Because
people do what they do. I'm not in control of what people do. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't really. I think it's good to show what's going on and to let the world see, because a lot of the world only has Fox News or CNN or whatever, and it's not guaranteed that they're giving the correct news. Most of the time they're not giving the correct news at all.
Cool.
So I think it's good for people to record. Not good to just to try to record to try and find some kind of crazy shit going on. That's annoying. But if you're recording what's really happening, that's great. You know?
Cool, man. Cool. Thanks for talking to us. See you later. Who are you? I'm Sean. I'm on Twitch.
Oh, gotcha.
It's just Sean.
The interaction that I was telling you about earlier.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So when this goes offline, you guys.
What Twitch looks like? I don't know what the format looks like.
Just like this. The viewers is actually broken. There's some 100 plus viewers here right now. But yeah, it's just comments here. Scroll through them. And then you just end up here, flip the camera there. It's pretty nice. The quality is way better than Twitter. That's what people tell me. So.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate you talking to him, man.
Most definitely.
Have a good one.
It's crazy to watch the thing.
Got some planters here.
There is your warlord, Raz Simone.
All right, guys. We interviewed the warlord. Thanks for telling me where he was. That's cool.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Like I said, I opened up to him about like where I'm from and the
Dude, this weather looks rough.
Yeah, I'm about to hip it out of here. I'm gonna go grab some food, get out of here.
Cool, man.
Can I get your phone number?
Yeah. Actually, it's gonna be hard for me to do that. If I can punch it in, I can do it, but I can't say it or the chat's gonna get it.
Totally.
Looks like there is some weather moving in here, though, guys. Looks pretty dark, so I might have to sing something.
Trying to kill us. Niggas ain't bad, he tough ass, fake tough ass nigga, man. Niggas ain't that fucking truth. They trained to kill us out here. They trained to kill us. Y'all trained.
And since they're trained, what are you planning to do, brother?
Yo, scary.
I seen a comment about a different opinion than ours, then you're labeled a racist. So basically, everything that I say is very pro-black. Anything counter is kind of racist. So yeah, freedom of speech all the way. I'm here to help. I'm here to hear you.
That's kind of funny.
I'm here for it. No matter what the comments are, I'm open. I listen. I'm objective. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. So I'm around the corner from the gas station, and the cops have just put gas masks on. Just got tear gassed earlier today, so trying not to make it twice, but looks like I can't be able to help it. I'm about to put the goggles on. They're about to spread out. I think they're trying to talk to each other about not. I think they're trying to tell everybody to leave. They're getting their chance, but as you see, water bottles are still hitting. Water bottles still going in.
Fuck. He threw a
Somebody threw some
helmet?
bullshit. He's about to shoot that thing. I'm putting glasses on, guys. There it is. I'm okay. There was gunshots. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I got goggles on. Haven't really gotten into that tea yet. Lots of things dropping around me. I hope I don't get hit by a bottle. Shit. Alright, so I got this on the other side, guys. I'm gonna basically try to stay in the middle here.
CIA runs all
Keep
the
my press
police
pass showing.
because They chose to go after peaceful protesters opposed to the ones doing destruction.
At least the crowd.
It's very simple stuff. That way the media gets their narrative, and the police get to attack everybody because now they're attacking this group too now.
If a cop feels confident, he will say something to me. But other than that, this press pass should give me okay. My own press pass, guys. Bad and Red Media. What a time to promote. What a time to fucking promote. So I'm in between riot police and riot police. I'm just gonna stay right here, guys. If everybody knows who I am personally, you guys know where I'll be at and how to collect my shit and me. So just please watch out. All right, as you see, I wasn't bothered. Not bothered. Absolutely not bothered. Oh my God. I don't know what the fuck that was, but it was a cone. And he swung that bitch. I tell you what, they do a good job with these shields, boy, because they've been throwing some shit up down. Especially with all the bottled water that's been in here. So I seen one of the middle lights that I really wanted fucking gone. I'm gonna stay right here, guys. I'm staying right here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for staying in. Thank you, everybody, for, oh my gosh, for everything. Damn, man. I'm not sure what kind of damn I have tomorrow, but all I know is I gotta call my optometrist so that way I can get those same pair of glasses, because I'll need those. Absolutely. Hopefully I don't get touched again. I'm gonna get out of these guys' way. You definitely get the strong sense of the tear gas right now in the wind. The officers are, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put my goggles on here. All right, you do have the officers pushing people back this way. They haven't really engaged in arresting anybody. Put my mask back on, it's getting real now.
Getting spicy.
Yeah, okay, it sucks now, yeah. It definitely sucks now. All right.
You love to see stuff like that.
I am invisible because of this press pass and a camera, guys. Don't forget, just whip out your fucking phone in danger anywhere. It fucking saves your life, promise you. If it doesn't, at least we will account for whoever the fuck with you, you know what I mean? So everybody would have seen who fucked with me. They don't know I got over 12,000 people in this chat right now, so they don't know other people on Twitter watching right now, and anything happens to me, who knows, you know? Tim, my Cash App is the Red King 86. That's my Cash App. My glasses, the specific price, I don't even want to talk about it right now. I don't want to talk about the price. Like, I would just, whatever you guys send me.